Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher and I'm back with another Star Wars theory video about the Ahsoka series. So a lot of people thought and still think that the scenes from episode 2 of the Ahsoka series that take place on Lothal, where you see Sabine meet up with Ahsoka there in front of the big mural of the Rebels crew, a lot of people were thinking that those scenes in the Ahsoka series were exactly the same, just a recreation of the epilogue from season 4 of Rebels, which the epilogue takes place after Return of the Jedi. So a lot of people were thinking those were just recreations of the epilogue. I disagreed with that. I thought that the scenes from the Ahsoka series, I thought those happened after the epilogue. I thought that the epilogue in Rebels season 4 happened, and then Ahsoka and Sabine went off to go find Ezra. Ahsoka training Sabine in the ways of the Jedi during those travels trying to find Ezra. They fail to find Ezra, which causes a fracture in the relationship between Ahsoka and Sabine, so they stop their training. Ahsoka ends up becoming almost like a hermit and living on her ship for several months or however much time takes place between the epilogue of Star Wars Rebels and the first episode of the Ahsoka series. That's how long Ahsoka stays away, kind of on her ship doing her own thing, almost like a hermit. But then I watched one of Fatherly Fandom's videos. He explains that the epilogue from Star Wars Rebels could actually happen after the entire Ahsoka series, which I can kind of get behind that theory, and let me explain my thoughts on this now and why I'm kind of getting behind that theory. So we see Ahsoka and Sabine go off and try and find Ezra, and it takes us to this point in episode 4 where Ahsoka ends up in the world between worlds. She falls off that cliff and ends up in the world between worlds. So I think after coming out of the world between worlds, and this is what was explained in the Fatherly Fandom video as well, and I agree with, I think that she could come out of the world between worlds as Ahsoka the White that we see in Star Wars Rebels, in the epilogue of Star Wars Rebels. So I think what happens, she'll come out of the world between worlds as Ahsoka the White, and then they try and figure out a way to get to that other galaxy to try and find Ezra, but I don't think that they're going to find a way to that other galaxy. I think they won't actually find Ezra until the Dave Filoni movie. So I think that the epilogue from Star Wars Rebels is potentially just before the Dave Filoni movie, where Ahsoka again comes to Lothal to get Sabine, and then they recruit all these other people, other characters such as Mando, Bo-Katan. They bring it on again Hera and Zeb and all these other characters that they introduce in some of these other shows, these other Disney Plus shows. I think they will just recruit all these people and go and try and find Ezra and bring him back, and then they have this big battle with Thrawn in the Dave Filoni movie. So those are my thoughts on the Star Wars Rebels epilogue taking place after the Ahsoka series, and Ezra not actually returning to the known galaxy in the Ahsoka series. I think that will happen in the Dave Filoni movie, so I don't think we will actually see Ezra return. We might see glimpses of him in the world between worlds as Ahsoka is walking through that, but I don't think that we will get Ezra until the Dave Filoni movie. But those are just my thoughts, and it is all speculation and theory, and I could be completely wrong, so let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are and what are your theories about this. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and then click to watch one of my other reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.